Okay, good afternoon. So today I've got two tips to help you save money long term on your food costs. And those are to buy local and to buy in bulk. Now, in recent months, I know we've seen inflation go up. In fact, this morning we just had the latest inflation numbers released. And so the year over year consumer price index rose 8.5%, which is a little bit more than they expected. I anticipate that we're going to continue to see inflation rise over the coming months. It's not peaked, it's not going to go down, it's actually going to go up. And as a result of that, it's better if you have the resources to buy and stock up on perishable food items and non perishables if you can right now because they're cheaper right now. And we're also going to continue to see shortages sometimes in particular locations due to a variety of reasons. But having those resources earlier is good because then when there's a shortage, you still have plenty at home. So the two tips that I have for you are first to buy local. If you're trying to buy perishable food items, and these might be ones that you can't necessarily freeze. Obviously, you can freeze some foods, but some you can't. And if you need fresh food, vegetables, meats, whatever you need, and you can't necessarily, or you don't have the space or resources to freeze them, it's a good idea to buy local. And by that I'm saying go to the farmer's market, go to your local farmer's market and not just buy there, but get to know the vendors at the farmer's market, maybe the farmers themselves. Because if you form those relationships, you're going to have a much more direct line to the producers of these goods and services than you will when you go to the grocery store. Because at the grocery store, remember, in a lot of cases, they're constrained by their suppliers. And if they can't get something, or if they have a mad rush of customers picking up products, they might be out for a few days or even longer. And by forming relationships with those local suppliers, those local farmers, you have an opportunity to get something more readily and then also probably at lower prices. The second is to buy in bulk. So if you're able to stock up, if you can go to your local grocery store when you're buying the non-perishable, the canned goods, the jarred goods, when you're buying those, you can go to the local store and ask them, hey, can I buy in bulk? Can I get a discount? If you have a Costco membership, obviously, you're going to already be buying at wholesale prices. But always ask if you're able to buy a larger amount, if you can afford it. And if you can't afford it, I would recommend that buy one extra. So if you're going and you're going to get a jar of olives or a jar of beets, if you're only going to buy one more each time you go to the grocery store. That way you're going to be able to stock up, and in the future, if prices are extravagantly higher, or if you're not able to get them and you want them, you'll still have some at home that you're able to tap into as a reserve. Please post a question or a comment. Send me a private message if you want to talk about it privately. I always enjoy reading your comments. And until next time, I wish you unlimited success.